Hi there, and welcome to this day in history for March 20th. March 20 is the 79th day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, 80th in leap years, with 286 days remaining to the end of the year. Typically, the March equinox occurs around this time of year, marking the vernal point in the northern hemisphere and the autumnal point in the southern hemisphere. That means that it's spring in the northern hemisphere and fall in the southern hemisphere. Today's word is racketeer. Racketeer is a noun that means one who obtains money by illegal means, usually involving intimidation. The Dutch East India Company was established on March 20, 1602. This was a megacorporation founded by government-directed consolidation of several rival Dutch trading companies established to trade, mainly with India. Best I can tell, they traded mostly in textiles, silk, spice, coffee, sugar cane, and wine. And it looks like they also offered shipping services. The Dutch East India Company had a Dutch name that I won't try to pronounce here, but initials were VOC. VOC issued bonds and shares of stock to the general public and became the world's first publicly listed company. Many modern-day companies have followed the business model of the VOC. On March 20th, 1760, there was a huge fire in downtown Boston. Known as the Great Boston Fire of 1760, 349 buildings were destroyed, along with a number of ships in port, and left over 1,000 people homeless. Harriet Beecher Stowe's novel, Uncle Tom's Cabin, was published on March 20th, 1852. Uncle Tom's Cabin was the best-selling novel of the 19th century and the second best-selling book after the Bible. While Uncle Tom's Cabin established some stereotypes that might threaten to have the book canceled in the current year, its popularity was a significant factor in enlightening the public and became a huge anti-slavery tool. The Republican Party was founded on March 20th, 1854. President Abraham Lincoln's sons, Willie and Tad, were diagnosed with the measles on March 20th, 1861. They both survived the measles, but neither of these boys would survive to adulthood. Albert Einstein published his general theory of relativity on March 20th, 1915. And that's all I have for now. Thank you so much for watching. Give it a like if you enjoyed this video. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this with a link in your email, messaging, or social media. If you enjoyed this series, you could check out the playlist that includes these videos. I'll have a link in the description to that. That description lives on YouTube, so for other platforms, I'll include the link to my blog page that will also have all those links. My blog is called No Really. And you can also find me on Rumble, Parler, BitChute, and Getter. All those links in the description. Alrighty, that's all I can think of right now. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.